Good morning, good afternoon and good evening from wherever you're watching this video. Welcome back to Farming Sim, and I am joined by David.
Hey, well, back to Hutan Pantai, where the ongoing temple construction continues along with some farming.
I mean, it's still ongoing though, isn't it?
As I'm aware, yeah. There's wondering why I'm in the shop with all our Titan gear. There's been an update to the Colossus mod. We've had to rebuy quite a lot of the Titan gear as a result.
Yeah.
Luckily, we had the fundage to do that.
Well, yeah.
So I'm going to get to William. I was meant to not slot speed time up too much, wasn't I?
Yeah, because you've got...
There's a bit of rain and a bit of hail coming in before too long, so I need to get this field. We've got the big old field 1 and 2, which of course were our super massive. I also want to get a seeding AI going.
Is it a supermassive black hole, by any chance?
Enough about your mouth.
And if you're wondering why I'm up at the sawmill, yeah. There's a lot of...
We've kind of been neglecting the wood chips for probably too long.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
So I'm going to set now, field 8 and 9 obviously got moved back into one field, so I'm getting them to replant.
Yeah. I mean, according to the game, there's like 47 litres of wood chips left, but there's still a lot on the ground.
Yeah, it doesn't count them as...
No. So I've got the arduous task at the moment, people, of loading wood chips onto a truck and trailer, because it's hit it.
And sadly there isn't a quick way of doing it.
I mean, I had been sat there with that tractor that you can see, and a tipper at that moment, but yeah. Well, there is another easy option, but it would just mean sending another truck and flatbed to me, or a truck and Arctic trailer, curtain side of trailer. But I've still got to load all of these into the tipper as well. So yeah, and for those, hopefully you guys are enjoying Kinleg if you've been watching that series as well. It might be done by now, it might not be.
I have a feeling my lady will series won't. The question is, have I managed to somehow pivot onto Wickham Park? Actually, so it's one of them. Even if I probably wouldn't do a series on it straight away, because I can guarantee you everybody else is going to be.
Oh, we know everybody else is going to be.
So to me, it's one of them that I probably wouldn't do. I'll probably have a single player version of it, don't get me wrong.
So, basically in one of my episodes, and I said I was going to ask you, was...
Yep.
I have the illustrious 390T.
Oh, yeah.
As one of my little haulie tractors. And I said,
Yeah.
would I ever sell it to my, and I said, oh, well, people will be like, oh, well, won't you ever sell it? No, I won't. And I said, I'll ask David that every map we did together, didn't we always used to have a 390T?
Yes, we did. We always did one. Now the funny thing is, I'm because I'd never go with that. I would never sell something, because I'll say I wouldn't, but then again,
I
always go by the logic that thing is, I tend to not want to sell tractors anyway.
Well, that's you, but the thing
because
is,
to me, a spare tractor around is never a problem.
No, but I like the 390T too much to sell, because it's been a little bit of a. It's always been one we've used, and
It's funny. I'm a bit like that on the Lady. I've got a. It's not one I would normally buy, but it's a Fendt 415.
yeah.
And it's just been such a good versatile little tool.
Mm.
It's pulled equipment that were 40 horsepower ahead of what it should.
Yeah.
And it's just done it. And I'm like, I've had 2 opportunities now where it could have gone and other things have gone instead.
Well,
because it's just the other thing is, it sounds weird, but if you've looked at the Lady Hill map, especially at the farmyard,
yeah.
it's tight.
I know.
And the 415 is a compact little tractor.
Yeah.
So that does have some advantages. Cause at one point, I think it was a John Deere 8200.
Oh, right, okay.
Great tractor, but huge long nose on it.
Yeah.
And in that farmyard, it was a bit of a bugger to manoeuvre.
Well, I think I've been using this. We haven't got it on the server. The 7600?
Yeah. I think my 8200 was from the same mod. I think if you upgrade that...
Is it the 8?
I think it's
the 826 DXX mod or something like that?
No, it's called... it's just there. I'd have to go back and look, mate. I have that many tractor mods that honestly it becomes...
The only reason why I ask is, the only reason why I got that, I wanted to see what it sounded like, and to be honest, it doesn't quite have it, but it's my New Holland I've got.
Yeah.
Engine note sounds a little bit like Thumper.
The good old.
I really wish somebody would do that mod.
With you have to have that same exhaust smell again, you have to be back from.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because there is that modular tractor available for 25.
Yeah, I know. Just doesn't have the right.
It's
No.
piped.
Yeah. Which is a shame, because I love Thumper.
Oh, as you said, the 390T, especially on British maps, because you do see a lot of that style of massing, even to these days still around.
Yeah.
A lot of farmers love it because they're small, they're powerful, and they're simple.
Yeah, I just have it.
You don't need
It's just
you don't need a bloke with a laptop to go and fix it.
No, it's just my hot little hauler.
Yeah.
I have that, and I have is it a Force-Right or something like that tractor?
Force-Right, yeah.
Just an older tractor, just hauling wood chips away from my sawmill to the animal dealer. That and a little John Deere. Because I'm not producing enough wood chips. Literally, whatever I'm producing at the moment, it only takes them two to just go and... Even with the bog standard trailers, the little trailers that we used to use in game. They're just the default in-game ones. Which ones are they? Trailer. The... Yeah, like the 4.8 ones. Just like the EDK 650s.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just them. That... Oh no, they're not actually, sorry. Or are they? Or are they them? Are they them upgraded?
You see, I'm a sucker, especially for British maps, because somebody's redone the mod from 22 of the cane trailers. And now they've fixed the physics on them. They're back to being my absolute favourites again.
The what trailers?
They're called cane trailers. They were in 22, but they're quite a typical British.
I don't know, I'm not. You'd have to...
Yeah, I'll show you. But when the mods first came out, they were really unstable.
Yeah.
But they have fixed it. They've obviously got something wrong in the physics.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's.
Obviously, on this series, folks, it's Colossus all the way because we like the capacity.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will probably get a Colossus on. Maybe on.
Now, I'm trying to avoid you playing. I must admit, obviously I can talk about it because by the time this video comes out, I should be well ahead of this.
Well,
I'm probably going to use a Colossus harvester for harvesting onions.
I do.
I've done a field of onions, and the standard onion harvester is one of them where you've got to use the second trailer and all that shit in it.
Yeah. I do have. Don't get me wrong. I actually have a Colossus. I have a Colossus harvester.
No,
But
I usually use a Class Lexi, and actually I bought one because for the first few years it's actually cheaper just to rent it because you only need it for like 2 months of the year.
yeah, but
You know what I mean?
you're seasoning in.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I use seasons. So I literally only need a harvester for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, but
So it works out just to rent it. Plus it means I can vary every year.
yeah, it's just I'm not at the moment. I've got a bit of it. The time of we're recording this, I now have to go back into my game and mess around because
of the Colossus update, like I said at the beginning of this episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go and do that on my own server. But it's lucky I've only got to rebuy a trailed header. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't have to. Technically, I do have to rebuy it, but I'm not. You know, people will probably like, well, aren't you a bit strange doing this? But I don't. Rather than using the used vehicles, I've gone down the, like, not leasing route, but it's technically
Hire
lease.
purchase.
I've gone down the hire purchase route.
I've got that on the mods when I've got that option. I tell you that I like using the use section because the use section can sometimes make me use things I wouldn't normally.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's been nothing in the used section that's for me right now that's actually helped that I need.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If
That's
something,
kind of how I've ended up with especially all my tractors and lately use purchases.
yeah,
I've literally got the Deutsche Verhaal and Clarkson rebadged as a Lamborghini. Because it came up as a used, like 50 hours on the clock. But that's opened up so much to me because it's like 290 horsepower. My best before that was only 200.
yeah,
So I've suddenly got access, like, I'm thinking into my next year I can use those plows we like. You know, the lizard cultivators.
yeah. I actually don't have them.
Yeah, well, I've not used them because I've not had enough horsepower.
Yeah,
I've been able to, like, I've literally, just the last one I recorded, I was only using what they call a sickle bar mower. You know, the little single arm mowers on one side.
yeah.
So I've bought a butterfly now because I've got the horsepower
Ah.
to run one.
Gosh. I don't need to get.
One thing
Do I need-
about that lady, well, land is pretty cheap, which is good.
Yeah, well, that's the difference between that and
In leg, I know.
Kinleg. I mean, I'm
And leg, there's a field near me and it's a massive field. It's like something like 30 acres and it's 200 grand to buy.
yeah. Well, I did. Unfortunately, you know, not. It's not really spoiling anything for anybody, but we've not really used it on this map because we haven't needed to. But I've used the lawn system.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've been playing that as well. You just gotta watch it. It's easy to throw yourself into a position where you find you're making no money because all the money you make every month goes away on loan payments.
No, most of mine goes in bloody high purchase at the moment.
You see, I had that. I actually, because you can clear higher purchases early.
Yeah, I know you can.
And I think what happened, I think basically my game had an economy crash
Ah, right, okay.
because at one point the interest rate on my loans was at 1.8%.
Have you got the variable?
I've already set to variable, yes, it moved. It's
Yeah.
going back up again now. But literally, it was cheaper for me to get a loan for the full amount I owed on higher purchases
Yeah,
and pay them all off.
yeah.
Because the interest rate on the loan was lower than the...
Yeah.
Can't believe This is not financial advice to anybody listening.
No.
We're talking in a game here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't... It was a case of... I wanted to go down that route because I didn't want to... Didn't want to feel like I own the vehicle. So if it's like, well, if I then go into debt with it, I've gone... It's not... I'm not role-playing it as such, but if I go into debt, I risk losing the vehicle.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think your olives are ready to harvest, you know.
Ooh, okay. I'll
just telling you. Just looking at the map.
I'll be doing them. I'll get them. Yeah, because I remember, if you remember, I started doing that, and then we had that issue last time. The Giants issue.
Yeah, the crash.
Well, it's not.
Which Giants have not said anything as to what happened there, so I still not fully sure what happened. But
no, but it's definitely that. It was definitely their end because you couldn't.
Giants side, it wasn't even for gamers.
No, you couldn't for net players.
Let's get that wrong, don't I?
Yeah.
Whoever they are, if you want server folks, go and speak to them. Honestly, they've been superb to us.
Well, actually, if you want,
I know the odd
server,
couple of times we've had issues. I know you've spoken to their support.
Yeah, link in the
And
description.
they've been superb. Yeah, and the links down below.
Links down below. You can get Satisfactory, you can get all the... I'm going to have to put a new link up because there's a couple of other servers.
Yeah, no, luckily I've not had to deal with them. I know you've spoken to them a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I've had to deal with them a few times and they've been good. Just be prepared, English isn't their native language, so they do use a translation service, but...
It can be a bit.
It can be, but I've never had an issue understanding it.
Yeah.
It's always been quite good. But it's because they actually use Zendesk for their support.
Right.
So, you know, it's been pretty good. Even for translation, it's been good. Because obviously most of their support, not going to lie, most of their support is German.
Yeah. We won't hold that against them.
There's a lot of all the wikis and everything. If you need wikis for like setups and stuff, it's all there. You can access it. And
the back end, I must admit, the back end of the server, which I love deal with, is very simple, very well laid out. So very simple.
It is for farm sim.
I've only ever dealt with it for FS. So
yeah, no, other games you do have to mess around. Some other games you can mess around with like server settings, like the INI files, and it's pretty easy once you get your head around them. But I've had no trouble, you know.
Yeah.
We've had this.
I've certainly not seen any. We've been serving what, 4 or 5 years at this point.
Good question.
Did you get it in 22 game for FS90? It's going to be at least 3 years. I reckon it was well 5.
If I go back to if I just literally got my invoices, I can tell you straight away. $2022.
That's a solid 3 to 4 years then.
We had it November 2022.
Right.
So.
Oh, there's a few pallets of packed onions there.
Like I say, that will tell you something, that how much confidence we actually have.
Yeah, that we've stuck with them.
The fact that we've stuck with them for
And let's be honest, to my knowledge, certainly in terms of farm sim, last week was the first issue we've ever had.
Which
where it's like it was out mid-game.
Yeah, which was technically...
And it wasn't their fault.
Not server. That was Giants.
But as far as I'm aware, I certainly can't recall us ever having that happen before.
That's never happened, no. But that was a Giants.
They're good servers, they're reliable.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally you get the odd...
Okay.
What?
So I've just dumped oats at the grain mill, right?
Right.
Now I've got the little trailer set to tip to the right.
Right.
So it did, and it did the perfect thing, but then as it tipped to the right, all the stuff came out the left.
Oh. Right.
I'll send you the two footage of that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just nice little graphical anomaly there.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like I say, that wasn't even the server side fault. That was Giants themselves. So
to the best we can tell, it appears, like I say, it appeared that all the people were having issues, even getting on multiplayer games hosted by people.
Yeah, but like we say, at one point you couldn't even get onto the multiplayer page.
Well, Mod Hub wouldn't even load was when it first happened, would it?
Mod Hub wouldn't load. Then there was like the multiplayer page where you find all your games. That wouldn't even get connected to. So, yeah. Somebody pressed the wrong button.
Somebody at Giants had tried to roll an update through the server system and it hadn't quite worked, had it?
I'm guessing so. Some had...
Something like... It was something of that kind of silly nature.
Yeah. But...
And it seemed to get fixed within about 5 minutes. It just happened to very inconveniently for us.
And probably a lot of other people, everybody else as well.
You know, this kind of thing probably happens more often than we realise. It's just half the time.
We don't know.
It's like happens when it'd be like 3 in the morning here.
Yeah.
And we don't see it because we're in bed, or I'm in bed and you're, I don't know, whatever you do that time of night.
Usually sorting out paperwork. As I was last night.
You know, spend your night with nights, don't you? Fun and games.
I didn't have any editing to do. I've watched all the YouTube that I wanted to watch. Ended up watching Survive the Hunt.
Oh yeah, I've watched that. It's a good one. The disgusting room is very interesting for this one.
Yeah. Then I watched one of the worms, another worms like teardown thing that they did. It'd be quite good because I know I've got RimWorld to catch up on tonight. Because he's streaming that tonight, as he usually does on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? There wasn't really a lot to watch, so I thought, you know what? Let's have a look through my Steam library. And let's start putting together ideas for random videos. Because there's still a slot there that needs occupying. And I'm thinking, what can I make that's random that's not going to turn into a series? I mean, I was meant to do it today, but I didn't do it. I probably won't get a chance Friday, because Friday I've got shit to sort out and then record a bit more, maybe. I can't do it tomorrow. I don't want to have a look at whatever this GTA thing was at some point.
GTA thing?
No, there was all these like fire and all that crap, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, like you can be a fireman or a forklift driver.
I just wanted to have a look to see what it...
Possibly do a video on that, so I wasn't sure yet.
No, I just wanted to look at it. I didn't want to do out with it. Just wanted something to do.
Are you currently messing with like a lot of pallets?
It's the wood chips on the trailer, yes. I'm seeing frames.
Because I'm getting a very laggy game experience right now.
Right. So, You know, if you use EDC to spawn a lot of logs,
Yeah.
and physics objects go within each, kind of go inside each other, and
That's what you're doing right now.
it's kind of doing that with the pallets.
Yeah, like I said, I'm over here at the farm and I have got a really
you
bad
will.
lag experience right now.
Unfortunately, it's going to get worse because the fucking truck's going to come down there. The problem is if I
I
let go...
apologise if you're watching my footage right now, folks. And it
Mine's
looks like
not
stop
any...
motion.
By the way, mine's not any better, so don't worry about it.
Even the AI traffic's going past like nyeh, 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 nyeh.
And do you know how bad it is?
Go on.
Well, it's not bad. This step
Deck, yeah.
step deck electric Volvo is struggling because the pallets are jiggling on it. It's hating it.
Where are you trying to take them to?
They need to come down to the farm.
Why?
Well, they need to go to that biogas bit.
Isn't that in the that little industrial bit where the
Yeah, but where is it?
rock? It's where the rock stuff is, isn't it?
Is it where the debris crusher is? No?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, but we won't have a marker to it, will we?
No, I don't think so.
What's the closest field near there that I could send this to?
Hang on, there is a marker in the middle of there. Soup factory unload.
Is there? Okay.
That should put you to not far away.
Why is there an auto drive course there then?
I think I set it up there, didn't he? Rather than the soup factory down.
Oh, right.
You've only said the farmyard. I did set them up through the. Once I redid the farmyard, I set them up through the farmyard.
Ah, right.
If I get a chance, I could go back and redo a mode again. It's just.
It's a bit boring.
It's not that bad to do once you got the hang of it. It's not actually that difficult. The hard part is making sure you want to do it with a vehicle with a pretty big trailer on the back.
Yep, and that's kind of the only thing that kind of annoys me with King Leg is the fact that I was taking something.
Well, the thing with Kinlake Lake is half the time, even the traffic, the buses don't take corners properly.
No, but when you've got a
ZTV.
plant, when you've got a planter on the back and it clips through the back, the cow pasture fence and gets stuck on it. What the hell was it?
New factory unloading room there. GTUK Industrial Estate.
Oh, right.
The game's really not.
Yeah, I know it's not happy right now. Oh god. Right, come
This
on.
is almost pallets and potatoes territory.
Not quite.
We're also both playing on a lot better machinery than we were back then. He's probably helping more than.
Why are you struggling to path?
You know, don't forget we did pallets and potatoes on console.
Yeah, I know.
We've both got quite a bit better hardware under us now. And it
Why
was
are you
old console.
Seriously, why are you trying to turn around? You don't need to.
Oh, sometimes he does. He's grabbing the wrong. It might was he take you driving it down the hill and try and pick it back up on the road.
Okay, that's gonna be fun then.
Sometimes because they just default to a nearby, like, point on the course. And if that point's facing in the other direction, they'll try and turn around.
Yeah.
You get it on Kinlake. I think it's where the stonemason is, which if you're building the castle, you'll know where the stonemason is.
Yep.
If you try and set an order out of the stonemason, they will always try and do a U-turn, go back into the yard and come out again.
Oh, mine don't, because I usually set him off from the unload point. Oh.
I usually take him out onto the road and then set him off.
I set him off on the junction. Oh, brake! Will ya?
The one thing I did might make your life easier is adjusted the bridge near there to only be one track.
Right.
Basically, move one of the lines in the middle and make that two-way. Because if you do that right, two AI won't enter the same one-way piece.
Yeah.
I was getting them stuck next to each other on the bridge. And if you look, the bridge further down by the petrol station, that only has one track on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, the one in Corgi Bridge has two.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
So I put it down to one just to try and stop them falling over each other the same.
Alright, don't turn around.
Turn around.
Oh, game's not like that.
The game's not liking anything you're doing right. To a server company, I wonder if one of their servers is smoking in the corner.
Problem is, I never did check how much RAM it was using. Yeah,
the cooling fan's now going at such a speed it's just ejected itself from the rack.
I can kind of tell the game's getting upset.
Why was giving you that impression?
With everything I've done. And do you know how I know that? Because look at... Is your ping playing up?
No, my ping's like in like mid-30s and he's sitting there.
See, mine's not.
But my whole game is just like... Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
Yeah, so I apologise, guys. It will stop.
This is how to break Farming Sim 25, courtesy of GametimeUK.
Do I need an excuse how to break Farm Sim? Oh, okay.
God, the birds have just flown past and even they look like the bloody... You get a cease and desist letter from the server company at this rate.
Keep losing my mouse. Right, you're gonna have to go.
I'm not.
I'm just literally I'm running. I'm just walking, like literally just walking and running down the road. I can't be in a vehicle.
I'm trying to collect straw.
At this point, I'm moving. I'm actually running quicker than that tractor. Which is a worrying thing, and I'm not using any run mod or anything. You know, I'm not using any modifier. I do apologise, folks. I will... Things will settle down in a minute.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will. No, you got a fair few. You know how I know the game's not liking it? Because that truck's not liking it. Because it's doing it, hitting its reverse beeper.
Yeah.
And you said there was a pallet over here already.
Yeah, but do remember I said to you it won't take pallets.
Yeah. Don't worry. Where did you put the pallet?
Just by the side of the building.
Ah, so you actually you made it a one way in, one way out, did you?
Possibly.
Because the New Holland's just passed me and it didn't turn down.
Possibly did because I didn't want stuff meeting in the middle of there.
Unfortunately, this truck doesn't hurry up. Oh, right. The step deck got
Took on a
grounded.
ramp.
Got grounded, yeah. Right, go on. Because the New Holland's coming, so hurry up. Yeah, I can tell it's not liking it because it keeps hitting the brakes.
Yeah, I probably did make it just one lane through. For two reasons. They stopped up meeting and also to stop AI using it and come through.
Yeah. I promise this will be over in a minute.
That's what you tell her, is it? Sorry, folks. This is that one. You left that one too wide open.
Stop. What's the button to...
I love having everything on one page now. Thanks to the Excel.
Well, they've just introduced something else, haven't they, as well?
Have they what?
The XL Lost.
Well, a bigger one.
A big one with all the dials and touchscreens. Like
Okay.
I've got a bigger version of the Plus.
If I messed about with sound stuff more, the dials one looks really cool.
Yeah, but I've got it so I can adjust
Yeah.
my microphone level. I can also adjust how bright. The problem is how bright the thing is. All right, the stream. Is it Stream Deck or is it the prompter? No, the prompter. I've got it linked up to my prompter as well.
Yeah. The one of the colours I have no
So is your,
no use.
so is your game kind of gone back to normal now then?
A lot better now than it was.
Yeah. Do you know why that is? Because I unloaded it off the
Oh, hang on, we've got a little bit of lag. So what are you doing now? Loading it into the tipper?
Yeah.
God.
Just literally gonna have to unload it into the tipper, but I thought I'd get it down here.
Actually, that's the problem. That's where Giant, I think, slipped up a little bit with this map, which they actually fixed with Kinleg. Because on Kinleg, the wood chips are a
They don't spawn.
item in the...
Yeah.
No, it's not that.
They-
They're an item in the list.
No. What I mean
So
is,
you can send them to distribute.
yeah, they
Oh, you
don't.
don't-
What I mean is, they don't like this map. They spawn pallets.
You know, for those that... Yeah, well, it's not that. No, they can spawn pallets. But what it is... tell you what it's on my screen. On this, on Kinleg, if you go to the store, but you've obviously in products,
Yeah.
wood chips appear as a product.
Yeah. No.
They don't on here. Because I had my wood chips on Kinleg set to automatically sell. I didn't need them. So they would just auto sell every
Yeah.
time.
They don't here.
No, you can't do that here, which is freaking irritating.
No. How's the temple doing?
I'll go up and have a look in a second.
Alright, I'll have a quick look.
Like I say, I've harvested the oats. They're in the grain mill. I've been collecting the straw. I'm going to top up the feed mix, and I'll probably top up the buffalo straw as well.
It needs 9,661 of planks long, and it needs 9,661 of wooden beams.
Does it have those?
Not all of the wooden beams.
Well,
It has enough
one of
planks
the-
long, but it doesn't have enough on wooden beams at all.
There's a job for one of us then.
I'll run some up. Yeah, I prefer the way the Kinleg one does it.
Yeah, the Kinleg one's much better, because like I say, because it just means you can...
You can spawn what you want.
Yeah, well like I say, I just literally, because wood chips weren't a bother to me, and it wasn't worth it, so I just auto-sold them.
Yeah, but I'm just giving my tractors something to do.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong, I appreciate sometimes the jobs to be done, but said I just didn't need to do anything with them. So I was just like, right, just automatically sell them. Obviously, like the planks and the wood, even once I'd finished the castle, I kept the plank production going. I was just selling them at the warehouse.
Yeah.
because it was just nice. It was just income.
Oh yeah. But you don't need planks for windmill. No?
Finish that. I
Oh,
finished them both.
So you do need planks for that.
I think you do. I think maybe you do. Yeah.
At the moment, I'm.
The windmill's good because at least the windmill, once you're done, it becomes a grain mill,
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
which is really useful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just. I mean, at the moment, I need. I need about 500,000.
I mean,
Money.
let me check down the back of the sofa and I'll get back to you.
Money wise. But what I've got cooking, basically.
Hmm.
I need to buy a boat for a start. Need to buy the cargo vessel.
Yeah.
But I also need to buy the other bits for fish as well. Have you actually done the fishing with the fishing rod yet?
A little bit. Every now and then I'll drive past the river and I'll think, you know what, I'll pull up and do a bit of fishing.
I don't know entirely how to do it. It's one thing I've never done yet.
I mean, yeah, I think you can do it on this map because you should have a fishing rod.
Yeah, but I mean in terms of what do you do for control wise? Because I'm used to it.
What you have to do is, so when you open it, you get like a, what I'm looking for. You get a little bar and the bar goes up and down.
Right.
And what you have to do is you have to click the mouse in at the right time.
Right.
It's actually really, I won't say I don't enjoy it, that's the wrong one. It could be better done in my opinion.
I thought
It's typical.
Problem is, I thought they might have done it like some games, like like Sea of Thieves use your mouse, or like abiotic factor when you do fishing in that. It's the WAS, it's the SAD keys basically for that. When you use the mouse, but to reel in and shit, but
Yeah.
it's like to tire the fish out and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like how Sea of Thieves used to do it, you have to tire it out.
But the really annoying thing is with the way, I'll say now with the way it does it is like, because you'll do that and you'll fight it in and it'll turn out to be a fucking tyre.
Yeah.
It's like, why was the tyre fighting me this much?
Well, yeah. And what do you have to do with the junk then?
It just disappears out and then every now and then you get so many and they give you a bonus for litter clearing the river.
Ah, right, okay.
I think it's once you get like 10 pieces of junk, they give you something like £5,000.
I don't know, it might be an experiment.
It's probably worth you doing, and it's worth you doing for your viewers as well, let them see it.
Or a frustration mission.
You know, for the viewers who maybe haven't seen it in action, it gives them a chance to see what.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an interesting little like sideline. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
Like I say, to me, it was just every now and then I'd be driving the tractor. I'd maybe be driving back or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, it's still daylight. You know what? Pull up and do a spot of fishing.
Well, I have to be. At the moment, with me being quite busy with stuff. I haven't had a chance to really do that. Or
I'm kind of like that with Lady Hill. I'm at the point now. Well, I'm at the point now. It's a weird way of putting it. Like, there's times when I'm really busy, and then there's months where there's very little.
Yeah.
In typical fashion of farming, everything seems to need to happen at once.
Yeah. Problem is, I've tried to spread out so everything's not being done on the exact same day. If you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
What we kind of do.
Oh yeah.
It's because, I mean, what do you run your time at?
I didn't sit to. It depends. I've been running a lot, either 10 or 15.
I've been running quite a bit at 15.
Because I like. The trouble is, as much as I like to have time slower, I like the days to pass, especially if I'm doing it for episodes. I find that 10 or 15, and with my normal recording length, an episode is about a day. If you get what I mean.
It depends. I've had 2 days in one.
I've done that a couple of times when I've been busy with stuff. Yeah, I just find by doing that, like I say, you get to the point where...
Oh, there did become a point...
an episode is nicely a day.
Or there was a point where, unfortunately, I've had to do what we've kind of had to do at one point with this. And it's...
I've also gone the other way where, like, in winter, I've skipped 3 days in an episode. I've just literally gone to a day, fed the animals,
Well,
had a look around, had a look at the used vehicle section, gone back to bed.
Now, I've got something that might help you a little bit. I have a mode which I can basically... I don't have to use a sleep trigger.
I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. I don't actually mind jumping back to the farm.
Yeah, but I don't always go back to the farmhouse because at some point...
Plus, I think there is a mod that I've had for a while that I think like Arctic trucks become sleep point. Obviously,
Yeah,
one with
yeah.
a sleeper cab. So I remember when I was doing Riverbend, I had the Arctic truck parked next to the farmhouse, and every now and then I'd press the sleep trigger.
Yeah.
And it put me in the back. I used to joke that me and Walter must have had a fallout.
Yeah.
He made me sleep in the truck.
Well, I've got
this
a little...
trailer's got the same.
What?
I noticed this morning when I was doing my Lady Hill, the trailer I used, the rear lights are broken. I've just noticed this trailer I've got here is the same.
Which one is it?
It's one of the Colossus. Give me a second, let me just go over to you, see if one of you else is the same.